the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things on the Hermitcraft Amplified Vanilla server. I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. And today, stuff and things are happening, peeps. It's all around you. You can look over there, stuff and things. You can look down, right there. There it is. Stuff and things. They're all around you guys. Anyway, just thought we'd start off with something a little bit random. I wanted to take a second to say thank you guys again. We have over 2,000 likes on the last vanilla video. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for helping me out with that. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Today, I think we're going to be able to get into... What is this rhythm? You are not allowed to be here. Where are you? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, egg farm. New egg farm. You're not allowed to be here, man. What are you even doing in this area? Why are you here? You're outside the containment area. You know, one of the things you can't do with a lead is carry a chicken up a ladder. So, unfortunately, I would save you, but I feel like it's time. Bye. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out our chicken production now that we've gotten the viral chicken infestation taken care of. Made a couple adjustments to the design. You can see there's no lava in there now. Let's see how many things we got. Nothing! What? There's nothing in the chest. Why? Oh, wait. Hugh. Oh, no. Special secret noise thing. Nailed it. Aced it. Can't be stopped. So you guys recommended that I change this over to options music. Friendly creatures off. Thank you. To Amazeball's lossless design. And I did. And it was because I was doing some AFKing here, trying to get some chickens up in this piece. And I couldn't get any. Like, I wasn't getting a lot. I AFK like overnight and I would get like 2 stacks or something like that. So I went ahead and changed the design. You can see here there's this and the repeaters. Also down there compared to Redstone, there's the torch thing here. And anyway, if you want to see the tutorial, search YouTube for Amazeball lossless chicken walnuts, and that should show you the video you're looking for. You make sure you use exactly those terms. This I designed. This is my patented AFK room. Little air hole here so you don't run out of air. And any hoozle. Now I think we're going to be able to start working on this thing. Working on a little bit more. I'm not sure if we have, honestly, enough to get it all going. I think we're going to need to get more. But at the very least today, I think what we can do is get the sorting system. Why is this? Oh, consultant certified redstone. At least get the sorting system done. So we're going to sort out the feathers and throw those away. And then we're going to sort the chicken and put it into all the hoppers for our automated food thing that we're working on, which we don't have a name for yet. I like food thing. I feel like that would be a good name for a restaurant chain. Come over to food thing. Get your food. It's the best food ever. At food thing. And there would be the little clearing of the throats in the commercial too. But anywho, all right. So down inside of there, we're going to start working on the stuff and things. We're going to have to come up here and get some blocks first. And I think we're going to actually take a quick break. Oh, wow, we're really low on redstone. I didn't realize that. Our consultancy thing, we'll squirt it inside of there. Do we have any other redstone bits to put in here? Repeaters. Are these repeaters? Those are, wait, what? Repeaters? Are these repeaters? Nailed it. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we do have somebody to recognize today, some support on the Patreon server, or not the Patreon server, but support on Patreon. We have a new Amazeball monument. Now I changed it, now there's Amazeball and amazeballs, and this person is Amazeball, so we're gonna build an Amazeball for him. And I thought we would normally do a montage for it. We might do a little bit of a montage thing, but I was on the Patreon server the other day, or I was in the chat that we have, our team speak, and I was talking to the guys about some stuff and things, and I was telling them a story. We need to throw away some garbo. Let's use our ground can. So I was telling the guys a story about a thing that happened to me. We don't need any of this. Oh, we have some redstone torches to take over here. And they said I had to tell you the story because they thought it was super funny. So I figured I would tell it to you right now as we grab some new stuff and things. So long ago in a galaxy far, far away, we need stone bricks. Some of these. Oh, you know what we're going to need too is we're needing to go to the wool farm. Oh, you know what? Let's just squirt these away. Like so. And then we will head... Wait. Do I have wool? Where would that be? Oh crap, I'm totally lost right now. So, wool would be in here. Did I bring enough back with me? Let's see here. Wool. No, we're gonna have to go get some. So let's go take a look at what colors we're gonna want to use. So years and years ago, or let me tell you. Let me start the story off by telling you this. Sometimes when you're going to the bathroom, you're in the bathroom, right? This is a bit of a bathroom story. You're in the bathroom and you're doing a 1+1. You're doing something like that, and then a lot of times you read. You're reading things. I'm thinking for this person. What colors would we want to use? All right, I got it. So you're in the bathroom and you're reading stuff and things, And sometimes you don't have anything to read. So you get the back of the bottle of a Formula 409 bottle, And you're reading the back of it because you just don't have anything else to read. And it says on there, for questions or comments, call this number, 1-800-409 is the best, or whatever it is. So I called it. And I called the number because I wanted to see what was going to happen. And this lady answered. And she sounded like she had been sitting in the basement of the Formula 409 company answering phones for like 100 years. She's like, Formula 409, or she was like, 409 questions and comments. How can I help you? Or something like that. And she literally sounded like that, guys. She sounded like she'd been sitting in the basement behind like an old steel desk smoking blowtorches for like 100 years. Formula 409, how can I direct your call? Or it wasn't like that, but how can I help you? And so it was super crazy, man. Like, I couldn't believe when I called, there was actually like a person, a lady, and she was funny. She sounded hilarious on the other end of the phone. And so I asked her the obvious question that anyone would. Did it take 409 times for them to figure out the Formula 409 formula? And without skipping a beat, she's like, I can't remember the guy's name. It was like, Jason Brandon developed the Formula 409 formula in 1963. It took him 409 tries and blah, 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 blah. And she went on and on about it for like 2 or 3 minutes. She had totally memorized this because obviously, I'm going to take a wild guess here and say, there's billions of people on the earth, okay? And then probably out of those billions, maybe 100,000, by a small factor have Formula 409 bottles in their bathrooms. Now, even smaller number, maybe 10,000 have Formula 409 bottles inside their bathroom that are within reach when they're duking. And then a smaller number than that, maybe only, a few hundred call. But still, a few hundred people probably call this number and they ask her the same question. Everybody that calls this, nobody calls for real. Nobody actually calls because they want to know, some real information. Or maybe out of the hundreds that call for not real information, maybe a very small factor, like 6, actually call for real information. But that everybody else that calls is asking, did it really take 409 times? And that's what I asked her. And then after that, I didn't really have any other questions. And I just said thank you. But I thought it was a pretty good story. I don't know. It was something that I did that was just really funny. And it's good to get that sort of information, It's if you're reading a thing and you want to know, you have a question, wave of the future, man. I mean, you can Google it. You could just call. How do we get to the farm? Oh, wait, yeah. No. It's down in here, isn't it? It's been a minute since I've been over here. Sheep farm. All right, we're going to head out to the sheep farm. We're going to get some wool. I hope you like the story. We're going to get some wool, and then we're going to build amazeballs, and then we're going to do Minecraft science. And we're back, and we just got a couple of things to grab here real quick, and then we're going to head over and just finish up the Amazeballs. I hope you liked the little montage, a little shorter than usual, but this is just, you know, I wanted to use that music, and that music's really short. Oh, I don't know if you can hear it. I hate to break the fourth wall, but it's thundering now. It's crazy. May you hope the power doesn't go out. Let's squirt. Oh, no, don't squirt. No, don't squirt. No, come on, squirt. Oh, now I have to run all the way back for squirt balls. Or we can just run this way. So it's just, we just now have the regular double, we have the double Amazeballs, and then we have the single Amazeballs. Where are you, little sneaky rabbit McSneakerton? I should catch you and name you Sneaky McSneakerton. Hello, pig. Now I'm hungry. All right, let's head over here and get this guy finished up real quick. So yeah, we just hit a milestone, by the way, on the Patreon page. We hit the milestone that we've had on there since this page started. So I definitely want to make sure that I say thank you to all you guys, and I really appreciate all your support so much. Amazeballs, I think it's Elaine. I don't know if it's Elaine or I think it's Elaine, right? or is it like a, no, Elaine. I got it. Thank you so much, very much. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name, but thank you very, very much for your support, and for everyone on the Patreon page that helps to support me. I can't tell you how much that means to me. I really, really appreciate it. So let's go ahead and I just want to squirt. Bam, 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 nailed it, aced it, can't be stopped. And then let's see, oh, see, we don't have any squirt balls. But look at all of our Amazeballs. There's so Amazeballs. The Amazeballs are Amazeballs. That's how Amazeballs things are here, just so in case you were wondering. So, all right, now it's time for us to get a little bit of redstone done. I like the little Amazeball, it's cute. So, now it's time to get some stuff and things done. We got to get a little bit of redstone action going, so stand back, peeps. I'm about to do Minecraft science. And we're back in our test world. This is actually a new test world. This is where we did the compact storage pods, and we were testing out the stuff and things for the monkey farmy elevator thing, and I built the compact wool storage stuff and things, and we were playing around the note blocks when we made the carousel. But anywho's, over here, we're working on a little bit of an item sorting system, and oh, right now that has a signal, but not enough. Is that why? Oh yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, playing around a little bit of an item sorting system here. I found a couple of different toots online about how to do it, and I'm actually not going to credit anybody with it because the one I'm using I found from a few different people, so I'm not really sure who created it. I don't want to miscredit anybody. So all right, over here, what we've got. Ready? Listen, I'm gonna do this with a regular accent so you guys get it. So we've got our chest, and we've got a hopper in it. We've got a hopper on top of that facing not down, okay? Any way but down. Doesn't have to be backwards, but just not down. So we got two of those guys here. Now we've got this hopper facing down and all the rest of these in this line facing into this early direction. So you see what's happening here? It's like some pipes, man. It's like foot-a-buh, kind of, sort of. So then behind the second hopper from the bottom, you know, one second hopper, you got a comparator and a redstone block, and then down on another redstone block. Now under here, repeater, little block thingy, and then a redstone torch. All right. So what this does is if you reach inside of this hopper right here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 items, it goes to 23. Do you see what it did? It scored it into the chest. So then the signal gets strong enough to power the block right here, which powers the repeater, shuts off the redstone torch, that turns on this hopper, and then bam, it all squirts down inside of there like so. So now if we were to squirt one of these in here, ready? It squirted in there. If we were to squirt several of these in here, you will see it is going to squirt several of them. See it squirting? Squirt, 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 squirt. Several of them into here. So they're filtering down through. Now, the reason we have two sets here is because one of them is the junk chest thing, okay? So similarly over here, right now there's nothing in here. If we were to make there be 22 feathers, see, nothing happens. Now we would fill the rest of these with sticks just to save on space. Doesn't need to be. You could do, this one doesn't really matter as much. For efficiency, we're trying to fill this up with sticks though. But it doesn't really matter. You're saving yourself 4 stacks. So anywho, so now you can see that filters those things into here. Now actually with this chest, I think it would be better if there was no sticks, because what this is supposed to be a junk chest. So what should happen is if we put even just sticks inside of here. Oh wait, crapo. No, wait, don't do the sticks. That was a terrible idea. So let's pull the sticks out because that was a terrible idea. And we will just grab some more chicken. We'll use a different item. Chike! So we'll get our chicken back inside of here like so. We'll go ahead and make there be 22 stuff and things. Or 16 or whatever. There we go. 18. 22 total. All right, so now we've got our chicken. We'll squirt that out of there like so. Let's go ahead and try. So we got our feathers. Let's try a different item. Doesn't matter what. Polished diorite. So I think anything we squirt in here now should filter down in through this one and then filter down in through here. So what this basically is like our junk chest. This is like where all of our garbo is gonna go. So what I'm thinking about trying to do though, what we could do is pop that off and then actually take a dispenser. Now this is me. This is all Slipgator. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, wrong, incorrect. No, wrong, incorrect. All right, so we got our dispenser there now. So now items are squirting into the dispenser. So what we should probably do is take our comparator. We got a lot of redstone here. We're gonna have to be a little bit tricksy. So, comparator like so. Let's go ahead down here like this and see what we can do. Into some redstone. Into a repeater. Into... let's do just a block. I don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna try it though. And then into... So that's gonna squirt one out. Now, is it fast enough to do it like faster? So, oh, there's 24 things in this hopper. That hopper's locked. All right, so let's go ahead and squirt these in here. Are we having a problem? I think we're having a problem because of this redstone torch here. Yeah, that should be working, but that's screwing us up. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. Oh, you know what would be easier? This would be much easier if we just moved it out one block. Because what I'm basically just trying to do here is make like a junk area. So if we grab, oh wait, that dispenser's probably in here. Of course not. So let's grab that dispenser again. We'll squirt it right here like a so. Well, then we'll take a hopper and squirt it inside of there. So now, if we pull these guys out of here, what I want is for there to be items filtering into there. Okay, so that's working. So pull this apart. Check it out. Popping that off. Let's see if we can do this here now. Comparator, redstone, repeater, and then we will just do redstone down here like so. And this might actually not work because it might be that it's not fast enough. So we've got one thing in there now. Oh wait, is that gonna shut? Oh crap. I don't know if this is gonna work. This may be a big fail. Let's try it. No, big fail because that redstone torch is shutting off that hopper. That is not working either. Just for giggies. Nope, not working. So what I need to do really is make something that I need to make a little bit of a clock here. A lot of you redstone pros know exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to make stuff that comes into here just instantly squirt out every time there's an item in here. Any sort of an item in here, it should basically start a clock. And I think this is working-ish, but it's just not, it's not cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix it up and I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I used my smart brain, remembering, if you remember to search Zoomovoid Lossless Chicken Walnuts, in that tutorial, there is a burnout clock to use for a dispenser. So that's what I decided to use right here. So what you do is a dispenser into comparator with a block, then underneath here, there's another redstone torch block, redstone on there, redstone torch block, redstone block, block, block. I don't know if there needs to be a block here or not. I don't know. We can test it, but it doesn't matter. Anywho, so now, if you put stuff and things in here, eventually it'll fill up, and then it does a little click, 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 click. See? See? And so each time any sort of an item comes in here, it's gonna squirt it out. Now I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have a problem if some sort of other item came in, because it's gonna basically it's gonna burn out. And then I don't know much about redstone burnout. I know what it is, but I don't know if it will like reset after a while. But really, honestly, the system is closed. As long as I keep it covered, and no one goes down there, like there's nothing that ever is gonna go in there besides feathers and cooked chicken. So we don't really have to worry about there being anything else in there. Oh, look at refresh. All right, so now if we were to like say, for instance, take a bunch of chicken and then a bunch of feathers, we'll take 64 of each one of these, and then if we squirt these chicken and these feathers in here, let's go ahead and take a look at how this all works out for us. Again, you know what, there's never gonna be like 64 feathers either, so we'll just pull a bunch out. So then, oh, we had a piece of diorite in there somehow. And then what we can do down here is just go ahead and take like a bucket of lava or something, squirt it in there like that, and then as more feathers come into the system, and again, they're gonna come maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 at a time or something like that. I think we burned it out again. Oh no, there it goes. So as more come in, it'll just drop them off into lava. It'll destroy all the items, and all the chicken will come in here, and that's how you make things happen with redstone sorcery. And we're back, and this is the wrong level, I think. We're climbing back up. I got some more redstone sorcery done here in the real world, and yeah, I'm gonna show it off to you. It's pretty down and dirty, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's how I roll, though. I'm a dirty redstoner. So we got some hot redstone action up in this piece. So we're gonna squirt that into there. Then we're just gonna cover this up like so. So yeah, I used that burnout clock timer thingy doodle over here. You don't need to have a block on top of the dispenser, by the way. Just was testing it out and figured out you don't need that guy right there. And so actually this guy needs to break, and he needs to be facing into this early direction like that. So now we got the sorting system all set up. Now what we gotta do before we hook anything up is that I was thinking about this thing right here, and I think I said you need like sticks in it or whatever. We don't need sticks, we just need chicken in every single thing. So we're gonna put, I do believe 22, there we go. It's gonna go down to 18, so now we got the chicken inside of there. All right, so now the chicken system's working. Now I don't wanna, oh crap, but we got a bunch of stuff in there. I don't wanna force feed this thing a huge amount of feathers to start with. Oh, give me that, you don't need to be in there. Because we just don't want that to happen. Like, it probably won't work out very well. To force feed it, I think the burnout clock will get overloaded. I don't know if it would actually just be a good thing. So we'll probably end up taking most of these feathers and just chucking them. Just throwing them out into the world somewhere, into the ground can right here. So that, Q. There we go, like so. We don't want them in the system at all. And I found another chicken hanging out somewhere down there who had escaped. So now this is all set. Now the next part of this, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. So if you remember on this side, a few episodes ago, we ran our downward facing redstone cabling, redstone wiring. So now what we've gotta do is underneath this block here, down in here, we've got to start, actually that'll work out because this will be like a little bit of a floor. Oh, we got a cave over up in this piece. So what we got to do now is start to put down our dispensers and kind of wire them up. Now, I'm not really sure exactly how this is going to work out. I was thinking about it because we're going to have hoppers in here and then in redstone mixed in. And then also I am going to have to break some of the glass because I've got to face all of the dispensers inward. But I think what I'm going to do, it got to start here. Break these guys, and I think we're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, and then every other one. Like I said, I'm kind of free. I'm free ball on this. I'm just kind of doing it, and I'm not really sure exactly how it's gonna work out. So 3 like that and 3 like that. Now we'd have to go, in order to do it like that though, we'd have to have 3, 4, 5, 6. To do 48, we'd have to have 16, so we'd have to go down 32 more blocks in order to get 3 sets of 16 like this. So I'm not sure actually if we have that much room. So it's gonna be a little bit interesting. And then as far as wiring them with redstone and making all of that work, I have no clue what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out, though. It's going to be awesome. And this is like, I know a lot of you guys are used to seeing Redstone stuff a little bit more polished, and, you know, guys kind of like figure out what they're doing, and then they come back to show you exactly how it's going. But you guys know me. That's just kind of not my way. I like to, you know, experiment and kind of learn as I go. And I'm sure that must be frustrating for some people who are Redstone-y experts, but that's just me. That's just the way we do it, you know? People got to learn. Everybody learns. So, all right, so how many of these do we have? I can't even count now. Oh, no, I didn't even count how many there were. So anyway, we're going to set up these guys. I'm going to go ahead and try to get the wiring done, too. I want to go ahead and give this thing a test run tonight. So I'm going to work a little bit more on that stuff and things, and then I'll BRBs, peeps. And we're back, and I remember why I don't play the Redstone so much. Well, kind of, sort of. I really, really like it. But I end up spending so much time on it because I don't do it enough. I don't do it that much, and practice makes perfect. So, yeah, I kind of started placing those dispensers like you saw, and I totally was playing around with that for a couple of hours and just kind of trying to figure it out. And it was a bad design. I could not get the design to I couldn't get the design to work the way that I wanted at all. Before I go down and show you what I've done, we're going to test it out. We're going to test it out with just some stone. I have a bunch of stone in there. We're going to pop this button off. Oh, crap. Of course, we're going to just destroy everything. Let's go ahead and put this guy back down. And then we're going to put this button on right here. And then... oh, wait, hold on. Let's throw this one stone away. So we got 2 stacks in here right now. Oh, stuff and things are happening. Oh my God, stuff and things are happening. A stack. 63. What? Why is there one missing? So we got 63. Wait, 64. Oh my God, we did it. So I don't know where we lost one, but all right. So it worked. I can't even believe that it worked. Wait, do I have my dispensers? Okay, we don't quite have everything set up yet, but all right, here's what we got. So here's the item sorter, which we haven't even hooked up yet, because I wanted to get the other stuff and things done. So actually found a couple tutorials for a couple of different things. So here's the upward item elevator. This is how, I wonder why there's only 63. 48, 48, 48, 48. We lost one. So, oh, you know what? No, that shouldn't have mattered. Oh, maybe it did. It might have actually been because of these right here. We'll put a block there and a block here. That might have been why. I think that was why, actually. So, yeah, you can check out, I think Mumble's got a video on the upward item elevator thingy-doodler. It's just basically a fence with 2 pieces of glass on each side with ice underneath it. And I do believe you got to kind of use a design similar to this where it's at least 5 blocks long. I don't know if it has to be. I tried making one in my test world that was shorter, and it didn't quite work. And then with another fence post in there, and then it has to be glass all the way up the center, and then it can be just solid blocks on any of the sides. Crap, we're stuck inside of here. So yeah. Oh, also, actually, I think over here too. Oh, you know what? I may have to fill all of these corner bits in. That might be a reason why we're losing some items. Or just one? I mean, we just lost the one. But still, I think all of the sides have to be solid blocks. So we're gonna go ahead and just place these down like so. That should fix us up. Everything else should be solid blocks all the way up. So, and then what we have down here is redstone sorcery, ladies and gentle peeps. I'll pop this block out here. The redstone signal comes down in the downward wiring we did before. It comes down into here. Now, here's what happens. There are 4 repeaters right there. You can see back here, they're wired up together like that. And all 4 of these repeaters are on 4 ticks. So this redstone feeds into this repeater, and then also alternately feeds into that little repeater chain right there. Comes up into here. Underneath here, there's a redstone torch. So it's powering this block into this redstone torch. That's powering this block or these redstones, and that's turning these redstones off and blah, blah, blah. It's making a little clock is what it's doing. And so what it does is it pulses 16 times for each one of the dispensers that are here. And so that gives us, you know what? We need a little bit more light down here. A little bit worried about spawning. I don't want anything to spawn in here and kill all of our stuff and things. So, you know, actually, we could probably just cover this like so, and like so. That should do it. That should do it for us. But yeah, so that's what squirts all the items into the item elevator and squirts it all up to the top. Now, one of the things we haven't done yet is wire this whole bad boy. Oh, you know what? I wonder how that's gonna work. Like so. Like so. And then down into here. Into there. Like that. There, there, there. And we'll bring this over to there. So now, I do believe, now it's going to have to fill up with a lot of chicken. We're going to need a lot of chicken in order to get this to work. Let's actually, and then can I access all 4 of those dispensers from the back here? I can. So I can pull all of this stuff out, like this, and like that. Now let's just go ahead and without actually hooking up the sorter, let's just squirt a stack of chicken into here and just see where it goes. Not really exactly sure where it'll end up. I think it's going to end up in this dispenser here. Wrong. It ended up in the top dispenser. Okay, actually, okay. So wrong, incorrect. Wait, no. I think that would work. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm learning so much. All right, I'm going to take another break really quickly just to kind of like figure this out, get it filled up, and see how it's all working, and then I'll BRBs again. And we're back, and I'm going to call it a day, guys. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, I'm just going to call it a day. So actually what's happening now is that this redstone signal now is powering this dispenser, and that's shutting off this item hopper. So this should normally filter down into here when it's full, then, you know what I mean, fill up there, and then this should start filtering into here. But yeah, it's shutting that off. So I gotta figure out something else. We're gonna have to do a redesign of something like this. But it's really cool. I can't wait to get it all hooked up. It's gonna be super fun. It's just one of those things where it's a project that's just kind of too big for one day. So I hope that you guys had fun hanging out. I know we got a little bit technical. I hope it made it fun for you. If you liked the video, please don't forget to show your support and hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite it as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.